Yeah, it was so fun. We've definitely been working hard for it, and we've been looking forward to having actual fans and different people against us. So we were super excited going into it, and everyone showed out, so it was awesome.
Yeah. How did you feel about like your individual performance and the performance of your position across the day?
Yeah, I think the outsides did really good. There was a lot of balls that we'd been working on, so it was awesome to actually try it in a game situation. So it was really good.
And then you guys added a lot of depth to your position. So how did you feel like positionally across all the girls? How did you feel you did?
Yeah, everyone got in, so everyone did their job, and it was amazing. We got a sweep, so that was great, but it was just a good job all the way around.
Um, you mentioned a little bit, but a packed Stroh, we're a week away from opening up the season at home. Just talk about what it means to have the fans behind you and having them come back for those three matches next weekend.
Yeah. It was awesome to having so many people here for an exhibition. I know it was like that last year, so we were obviously hoping that people would come again, so it was great. But we're super excited to have the first tournament of the season actually at home at Stroh. And we have some cool things to unveil then too, so it'll be awesome.
What are you looking forward to next week? Just the tournament across in general. You're looking forward to.
Yeah, we're playing three great teams, so I'm really excited for some really good competition. I think we'll be able to push ourselves really good next week, and it'll be awesome for opening weekend.
Pretty big roster turnaround this year, a lot more new faces, and I know you got to spend the summer together, but what was that first game like, the chemistry and all that?
Yeah, we'd been playing together through the summer, but it's obviously very different when you get in a game situation. But we've been really awesome to have so many people that brought great energy, and they're so fun. So it's awesome to have different personalities. So it's been great.
Coach, I'll let you open with a statement if you want, and we can open up the questions.
Yeah, great exhibition. It did for us what we wanted to do. We wanted to see the things that we've been working on for the last. We had 20 practices this preseason. If they're transferring in a game situation, it's always different when you're playing against your teammates every day and there's somebody else and the atmosphere of a match. We wanted to see. We have a lot of new players, so wanted to see how they would respond in the game situation, but also the emphasis that we've been putting on what we've been working on in practice if it's transferring. And I'm very pleased. The things that we worked on out of system, our serve receive, doing little things well, our discipline when it comes defensively, it's transferring. So that was a good sign. It was fun to see different lineups. You know, at one point I think it was third or fourth set. I think we had 5 new players. Everybody who is new on the roster, and Lindsay was the only one. We had actually 4 freshmen and 1 sophomore, Maria and then Lindsay. So to give this experience to our young players is invaluable, and it was. It gave us what we wanted to get out of this exhibition.
You mentioned getting experience as well, but how do you feel like the newer and the younger players played across all 4 sets today?
You know, I asked everybody to play within their competence zone. That's the message always from us coaches. Don't try to do more than what you are capable now. That competence zone is going to get bigger and bigger as they grow and they develop, and I felt they all did that. There were some bright spots. I thought everybody did well. I'm very, very happy and pleased. There were a little bit, of course, you could see nervousness. There were a little bit ups and downs, which is normal. We're going to see that more throughout the preseason, but I'm excited. We have the pieces. We have the talent. We have the team that it's very, very close. And for a team that has, again, half of the team, we have 18 on the roster, 9 new players, and how close this team is and how much they love each other, how much we love them as the coaches, of course, is very unique. And I told them after practice, after this exhibition, not every team has that X factor. I believe this team has that X factor, that it's beyond talent, beyond skills. It's just something that they really, really are close and united, and that's going to help us in a long run and throughout the season.
We saw a lot of players kind of step forward and be leaders today. So how did you feel about seeing both new people and returners be kind of field generals out there on the court?
Yeah, a great question. Thank you, because we believe all of our players are leaders.
Yeah.
our freshmen. When they come to our program, we say, you're leaders. First, you learn how to lead yourself. You need to learn how to be responsible for yourself. Our upperclassmen, they have more experience. They have a little role of guiding younger players, but all of our players are leaders. That's how we see them. That's how we develop them, and that's how we expect them to behave on the court and off the court. So it's everybody, you lead when you see a need to lead, and for us, leadership is influence, and we ask them to influence their teammates in a positive way, and everybody did that today.
Before next week, what are you taking from this scrimmage or exhibition into this next week of practice, and then into your the beginning of your regular season?
It's a good start. There's many things as a coach, you're perpetually unsatisfied. That's a curse that we have. So, I'm thinking about these are the things we need to address the next short week. But just continue what we've been doing. Our players are bought in the process. I believe they trust us. They see the improvement. It's just we need to continue working on fundamentals, on our serve-receive, always serving. I thought we made a little bit too many errors, serving errors, but we are an aggressive team. I'm not too worried. I thought most of our errors were good. There's difference again for us, what are good, what are mistakes that we will learn from, and some that are mindless. I thought most of our mistakes were good mistakes that we will learn from. So there's not going to be a lot of changes when it comes to practice. We're going to just continue to reinforce the message that we've been passing on and reinforcing in the last 3 weeks. Not much is going to change.
You just mentioned being perpetually unsatisfied, but you just opened, I know it's a scrimmage, but you opened 4-0 on a sweep. How does that feel, having that momentum, building that as a team before the season even really starts?
Yeah, I've also learned we can be unsatisfied seeing things we need to improve, but our philosophy as a coaching staff is always to focus on the strengths of our players. We spend more time working on the strengths and making those strengths even better. It's a great start. It's an exhibition. It's a great start, but we cannot be satisfied with this. We have 3 great teams coming to Bowling Green to Best Western Invitational next week. Opening against Chicago State, and then Illinois, and then Cincinnati, and the schedule doesn't get easier as we before we open the MAC, and then the MAC is going to be hard. So. Our message is always one match at a time, and then we break it down to 1 point at a time, 1 contact at a time. Our coaching staff is going to look at this match, and we'll have data, we'll analyze, we'll show it to our players. But then we're going to take action and get better and continue honing our strengths and addressing some weaknesses that we have. But the baseline right now of this team is in a good place. That's how I feel. Where we are starting this early in the season, I'm pleased.
Coach, a great crowd today, a vibrant student section. What's that like, having that momentum carrying to the start of the season next weekend when we have 3 home matches?
Yeah, it's our student section was great. I didn't know what to expect because last year we had it packed. I thought it was good crowd for an exhibition. I'm asking everybody to come next Friday, and I know it's the Labor Day weekend. Those students who are not going home, who are on campus, please come. I believe our community is going to be here. It's a big night for us. Besides that, it's the season opener. We are also revealing our new Terraflex floor and the new Mo and John Stansbury court. That it's transformative for our program, and I'm just asking everybody who, we have our regular fans who love us, but I'm asking everybody who's gonna maybe hear this message, please come on Friday, come and support us, be there for this special moment when we reveal the court, 10 till 6, I believe. We start the match at 6, so be a little bit early in Stroh, and then Saturday and Sunday, these are high-level caliber teams. So we have, Big Ten, what is the other conference that we have? Help me here. Big 12 teams. So come and support us. You will love it, and I always tell everybody, if you don't love it, I will give you a full refund. That's how much I believe in our team. And bring the kids, bring friends. But I hope you're gonna have this place packed on Friday. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.